Hey everyone, it is LaDonna with Happy Go Lowry's Creations. Hope that you all are doing well. My internet has been really wonky today, so I'm really praying that it will continue to behave so that I can see your comments and I can get this live going. Oh, good Lord. Let me just I just need to turn down the volume on my tablet just to make sure everything is okay here. So, oh Lord, let me tell you, I'm really sick of how this internet has been acting. So it looks like I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see comments again. So, hey Deborah, how are you? And any of you that are in the zone of the hurricane, just know that we are all praying for you guys, and I hope that everything will be okay. So, I'm going to just see if this is going to do. So we are actually going to work on this beautiful new deer head. This one is called the Ornament Deer. We're going to do this. I'm going to try a technique that I haven't used since last year. So we're going to see how it works. We're just going to write back on this one. And we will need to fuzz this one. So we want a fucking cloth. So I don't know about you guys, but our weather is freaking cold. We are supposed to get down to 29 degrees tonight, y'all. We did not even hit 50 degrees today. It's like not even 50 degrees, y'all. Okay, so when we talk silk screen, woo, it's okay, just gently. You'll be able to see right in the middle here. Do you see this? This is a screen. So we're going to lay this back down for a second because I need to. This thing is being really stupid, let me just tell you. It is being really stupid. We are going to do this on here. So we have put this down and we're going to see how this works. So when you guys come on, if you guys can just say like howdy, hi, that would be really helpful for me. So you can see. So we are going to take this and we are going to place this. We've got to watch the antlers. I don't really care if the antlers are, I want the antlers to fit on, but the antlers don't really need to be the, in the plaque. So we need to kind of line this up just right. This one is going to be on, that one's going to be on. And we are just going to smooth this now. The one behind it, I wonder if this one is a little stickier. Because I have used my buffalo print so much. I don't know if this feels any stickier. So we are going to try this one. This one feels a little stickier. Because there's not a lot of surfaces on these ones. We are going to take, if I can find it, we're going to take this and we are going to just kind of like smooth this up because we do not want air bubbles in this as well. And it's got a little bit more stick than this other one does. So we're just going to peel this one off. Throw this over here. And then we're going to put this on. We're just going to line it up so we can get as much of the antlers and the ornaments on there. And anytime you're using a transfer that is a little older, just always start from the center and work your way out. And you're probably thinking, well, why are we putting a transfer on top of the transfer? So look at that. Hey Robin, how are you? So we are going to take our red shimmer and we are going to hope this works well for us. And we're going to come in the middle and we're going to work our way out. And then we come back in the other way. My red could almost use a spritz of water. It's a little thicker than what I would like right now. So don't forget, y'all, my name is LaDonna. This is Happy Go Lucky's Creation, Happy Go Laurie's Creations. And you want your paste to be the consistency of cake batter or sour cream. So we're going to just scrape this off, and then we're going to go ahead and put this back on here. Okay, so it's the same way as you always do a transfer, okay? Just going to go in. And once we have this, the deer done, then we're going to go back through and we're going to remove the transfer that's underneath it. I don't know about you guys where you are, but man, hey Rita, hey Christy, it got so dark here, y'all. It is crazy how dark it is. So this is on a tree stump that a neighbor gave me. So I have sanded it, waxed it, and sealed it. Okay, so we're gonna just scrape that off, move this over to the side. And ew, it doesn't show as much as I would like. See? Do you see how you can't hardly see it? So, I think what we're going to do is we are going to wipe this off, and we're going to put, I think, white on here first, and then we'll do it. So maybe we'll just do red on, because I kind of know where I need to put the red, but see, and you never know if this stuff is going to work or not. So I was hoping this would work, but it doesn't seem to want to. So I wonder if I should do, I'm looking for my, yeah, let's try black. We'll see how this works. We're going to try and go in here. dry this. And you know what the best part is if this does not work, I can go back through here, wipe it down again, and do something else on here. I just thought the having it look like the plaid on here would look really cool. So I'm just trying to dry the wood where I wet it and did it. So we are going to try and do a little black and brown. And then we're going to try it on the top yet too. So just and then I'm going to just have to figure this out and put a background. I'll go through and do a background wash once if this works. Okay, we are going to see we can just kind of do this all in like this. Just kind of have like a little bit of color, and then we'll go back through and do all the ornaments and everything on top of it. Just so that the whole design will pop through. At least that's what I'm praying for. And like I said, you never know. So you just try your best and give it a shot. And if I don't like it, I will sand it back down and do something else on it. Because you never know unless you try it. You never know unless you try it. So we're going to remove as much as we can, because we just want that hint of color back here. Okay, so we're going to move those off to the side. Ouch. And we're going to dry this again. Let me turn that a little bit so you guys can see. Oh, there we go. I keep forgetting with this different tripod, it's harder for you guys to see when I don't have it the right way. So when I saw this, I just thought this would look so cool to put this deer head on here. And now maybe it's not going to work. I don't know. But let me tell you, I have a hair on my face and a hair on my transfer. Just want to get off here. And then, like I said, we're just going to try this one more time and see if it's going to work. And our chalk paste dries pretty quickly, so we're just going to let this do. You know what? I think why this is drying a little bit, we're going to put this off to the side, and we're going to do one more item real quick here, because I really do want that to be like dry. So we're going to work on another project while you're waiting for that to dry, because that's what you can do. Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah, I hate this. Every time I go live, my nose feels like it's going to run. Just going to clean this up a little bit. And we are going to work on one of these other pumpkins that I painted the other night. And we are going to work on him real quick. Okay. So we are going to take this. I hand painted this one. On this side it has the boo stuff, but I hand painted this because I didn't like the color that it was on. And we are going to do, I want this one, and this one. I think I want two of these. No, we're just going to play and see now. So, set this over here, pull this off, and we are going to try and position this. And I want to see what we have in here that we might be able to put on here as well. Hey Susie, how are you? So don't forget, y'all, my name is LaDonna. This is maybe this one. Happy Golari's Creations, and we're just looking for something else to do on here. I don't know. I want, maybe we want this one. So what we are going to do is, I kind of want these outer leaves here, but we are going to do the pumpkin first in the middle. So we're going to do these, leave this all undone, and then we're going to do it. So this is chalk for chore. So this means that we are using silk screens, and we are making beautiful designs. So we're going to go in here. We're going to grab a few colors, and we're going to put this really, really bright orange. This is called Orange Pill, if I remember right. Yep. I'm going to do that. And we're going to grab another one, and we're going to put this rust color. Oh my gosh, I love this rust color. So we kind of want the colors to, you know, blend in together and stuff. That's fine. And then you've got to see how much of this is going to be seen. So it's going to be lighter to start. So we are going to go through, and then we're going to add some more lighter tones so that it can be seen, because look how dark that pumpkin is to start with. So we want a little bit. Get off there. Now we're going to go in and try and add some of that shimmer red along the outside edges as well. And that is going to give it just a touch, but not enough for me. So when it's not enough, what do? You go back in and you add another color on top, because that's what you do. So let's see how this one looks instead. Yep, see, I like that. But I'm going to wipe this off right here. There we go. I want just kind of to have the leaves a little bit lighter. So we're going to just go in the center and add that. So it's going to give it a little bit more, you'll see that. You'll see that. And, oh, poop. See, this is why you have wet wipes. Because did you see I just dropped that bit of paint right there? Oh, no, right? Yeah. So now we're going to go back in here. We're going to grab it a little bit more. And I think we're just going to pull some of these other leaves in too. I think we're just going to do that. So we're just going to pull those in, and then we'll go back in and do the middle. See, and I like that you can pull a little bit of that rust color in there as well, and it just gives it a different tone. And you know, if you don't like it, you can always, if you quickly wipe it off with water, you can do that. See, look how pretty that looks now. And then we're just going to make sure that we get all these leaves on the side. We're going to do it. Now, what I'm working on right now, this is our October's Club Couture. Go in there, grab some more of that. And this is our Shimmer Frost, which, if you guys know from watching me at all, I love the shimmers. I do. I just love them. Just don't want to hit the words here. So you don't always have to use the transfers how they show. You can be creative and use 1, 2, 3 of the different transfers. I know, how cool is that? And with Club Couture, you do get 3 coordinating paste packs. And that's always great too. See if I got these all around here. Then you always want to go back through, remove any of the extra. Now, I cannot put any of the extra of this back in my jar because then I would have a little bit of tint on there. So, hey Terry, how are you? Hey Melody. So when you guys come on, say hi, because Facebook doesn't believe that I have people on my lives lately. So look, we're going to pull that off. Look how pretty. And then we're going to quick dry this. And then we're going to see, ooh, our wood is almost dry. Then we can go ahead and do that. I know. So we're going to see if this will fit right in the middle first. Come on, you little burger, you. I normally have like rolling along the edge. You see how sticky these are? Remember to fuzz it. You can either use our fuzzing cloth, or you can use your shirt, your jeans, a kitchen towel. It doesn't matter. So we are going to lay this right in the middle. And we're going to make sure there are no air bubbles. And we are going to take that same, do you see how that shimmer picked up some of that pumpkin? That rust color. So it is, look at this. It is just going to be great. And look, all I'm using is what was left on there. So not much at all. And you're going to go through and do this out. You're going to carefully pull this off and look at this. See how pretty that is? I know. It's just one of those things. And now what I would like to do when this is dried more is to take the same foliage and bring it more on each side. Because you can do that. But we're going to set this off to the side over here. We're going to set these off to the side to take them to the kitchen sink. And we are going to try and put the deer back on. And I think we are going to try just the solid red. going to turn this around a little bit so you can see. And then we're going to start from the middle and work our way out. And I'm hoping this will work this time. All we can do is see. Now, don't forget, all of our transfers are reusable. You wash them in the kitchen sink or tub, whatever you want to do. And you, there was a little chunk on there. And you let them dry, and then you can reuse them. Okay, so we want to scrape this off. Put that there. I do not want to do the antlers in this. See, I don't like this at all. Do you see how this is doing? I do not like that. Now I want to show you how pretty it looks on here though. Look at, do you see how pretty that looks there? But it's just not enough of the plaid to give it the coloring that I want. Now see this to get together. You're just going to slowly work it back out. These things happen to all of us, so you know, don't think, oh, you know, and if it's too bad, give it a little spritz. And see, that just helps. That helps. Because if you just yank it, this is a silk screen and it can stretch. So you don't want to do that. But do you see how cute that is? So I'm going to try and line this back up. And see if I can get this to do. One more time, hopefully it will work like a charm. And if not, what do? We sand it and we start all over again. Yes, that's just the way things go. So we're going to work from the middle out again. Yes, even though there's some greens and stuff in there, I really want to just see if this will get me the deer head on here where we can see it. And if not, it's just going to be the surface that it doesn't want to do too. Okay, so we're going to set this over here. We are going to, and I'll tell you with red, look, you really got to be careful with that red, because if you get that little bit on your hands, holy moly, y'all. So always, before you pull your transfer off, make sure your hands are clean. I just have a feeling this is not going to work on here. So we're going to have to find a different surface to make this work on. So, I mean, it looks better. So we're going to continue to try this. I'm going to pull these up. Just make sure there are no air bubbles in his horns. And right now, like for me, because I live in the North Woods, deer are really on the move lately. So we're just going to try and smooth out any of those air bubbles, okay? And we are going to see, we need to move some of this stuff. if we can get this to do. I want some of that, I think I want this color. Give it like that lighter color, because deer horns are, you know, they're not like a dark brown or anything, but just to give that look. So this is the rust. So this is the rust and the shimmer frost. So I'm actually going to pull over here. I'm going to put a little shimmer frost in here. And then I'm going to wipe that off. And we're going to put a little rust. Because it just gives it a really nice little look without being like too much. And I think I want just a little bit more shimmer in here. So then we're going to just take this and we're going to come across here for his horns. We need a little bit more in here. And I kind of like this color, so I'm going to just top it right on top of there. You know what, if you don't like something, you could keep doing it until you do like it. At least that's my theory. And then you're going to pull this back. Oh, I like the look of that. So now we're going to do the ornaments. And we are going to find my multi-tool. And we are going to go in here and do that. Got a little bit of the brown right there. There we go. And put that green right there. And we're going to go over here and do a little bit of the green over here. I wish I had some shimmer gold, but I don't. Oh, but you know what? I know I have shimmer silver. And, oh, shoot, fire. I'm going to quick see if I have it in here. Great, we do. We're just going to mix and mix and mix. We are going to put a little bit of this out here. Wipe that off my fingers. And I'm just going to take that squeegee. And I don't know how this will look because it is so light. So we're just going to take a peek. You can see it, but not as well as I wanted. Who knew that working on wood like this was going to be such a pain in the you-know-what? So we're going to put that blue right there. We're just going to take this and go up. And then we're going to take it over here. And do that blue over here as well. I gotta trim this, sorry. I gotta be able to see. And I need to wipe this because I need to do that blue up here. Okay. Now we have one more to do. And we're going to see if we can just do like a really, just a white, and see how that works. Move this. And then I would like to see if I can get these leaves right here in the, with a little bit of that. Oh, you know what? I'm so afraid to mess it up, so I'm just not even going to do that. We are going to pull this way. We're going to see how this looks. And move all these over so we can see. And there we go. It's not quite the way I wanted it, but look at that. You can tell that it is a deer head, and you can see the ornaments. So that's all that matters, that you can see it. So, yep. Note to self, if you're going to do it on here, maybe put another coat on it, seal it one more time. I thought adding the wax and a clear sealant on top of that yet, you know, the two things would make it fine, but you can see how hard it was to get those colors to show up. So, yeah. But, I'll let either my sister have it for her grandson, or I will see if my son Dalton would want it. And if not, that's okay. I will take it and, you know, do what I need to do with it. His little head is, there we go. His little head just got a little bit. There we go. So, I know that this has been a really weird live tonight with trying to get these done, but like I said, sometimes you just never know how things are going to turn out on wood like this. And this is my first time actually doing it on here, but later what I know, I have the words Season's Greetings that I want to put on here, but I'm going to try something to make sure that it pops out. So there you guys go. Again, my name is LaDonna. This is in my workshop if you were interested, not the wood, just the transfer and all the chalk paste colors. Those are in my my back office, so to speak. And it is, you can just go to Happy Go Lowry's Creation. You can hit on my link tree and it'll take you right there. And if you guys have any questions, all you have to do is ask, because I am a caretaker for my son, and most of the time I am just home all day long. And, you know, that's what I do. I'd love to answer y'all's questions and see what we can come up with. So you guys have a great night. I will hopefully be back. If not tomorrow, then I will be back on Thursday. There you guys go. Remember, put your lids on tight, because otherwise your chalk paste can dry. And if it dries, just put a little bit of distilled or bottled water into your jar and just stir it. That's all you have to do. And there you guys go. Again, no matter what I did, I cannot see any comments tonight. So as soon as I get off here, I will check the comments and try and answer anything for you. Let's scooch this over a little bit so that you guys can see how it turned out. So the plaid part of it did not turn out, hey Michelle, the way I wanted it. But you can see, look how cute it would have been. Isn't that cute? So sometimes you just got to pick the right background and that too to help make it all work. So I have a few things now to take to the kitchen sink to clean, because that's what I do with all my transfers. I just take them to the sink, clean them up, and that's what I do. You clean them, you let them dry, and you reuse them. So you guys have a great night, and I will chitty chat with you all again. And I hope that you guys had fun watching me. And if you think you can do this and do it better than me, please do it and show me, because I'm always looking for new surfaces and new ways to try. You guys have a great night. Bye now.